Day 14, harvest. What feels newly trustworthy inside me? Action. Name one principle or practice you want to carry forward. Give it a title. Something like my new number one key, or my new key number one, that becomes part of the K2E canon. And then I'll read the closing reflection at the end. Okay. This week was entirely different from last week. Last week was initially just trying to get myself oriented, not sure what I was doing, where I was going, not sure what I was going to find out, just wanting to no longer be disoriented. Week 2, it was different because I'd let go of my past identity. I let go of attempting to perform. And that was important for me, even just watching it myself, going back and editing and then putting this stuff together, watching me go through days 8 through today, 14. It was like I was making leaps and bounds and progression. I'm personally experiencing life entirely differently. I'm experiencing myself differently. I'm not afraid of myself. I started this off really wanting, I think I envisioned in my head some kind of docuseries where you get to see me put together a business, and I would be able to use each of those sections and each of the days and the reflections essentially as like some kind of module that I could sell. And what ended up happening is I just ended up on a personal development journey that this past week helped me to realize that is the journey. What did I figure out? The key to everything and this entire journey was really a tool for me versus for others. Again, I thought I was building something that I was going to offer as a product and a service to other people. And this was my, authentic journey product. And it turned into an actual authentic journey for me. And it might be the first time that I really experienced it. Like, I built this to help other people. I was solving problems that I felt like other people needed to solve. And even the way that I go about teaching the framework, I've largely built that with specific other people in mind. Like, I think about how can I say this and this person will understand it? What metaphor can I use for this other person to understand it? And how can I help them to be more productive? And on top of that, like, how can I help them see me as the person with all the answers? How can I position myself as that much more of an expert? And that's how I built it. I didn't really build it for me. And so this is maybe my first time having a real, honest life application experience with it. And it's transformational. I'm reminded of, he's since passed, but Speaker Ram Dass was his name. And he talked about how life is essentially one big lesson. It's one big school. And, his guru told him he should take the course at some point. And at the time, Ram Dass was internationally renowned speaker and spiritual leader and mystic and guide or what have you. And the person who was his spiritual guide told him he needed to take his class, essentially. And clearly I needed to experience this myself. And what that helped me to realize also throughout the week is that what I just really need to focus on is just building it for me, and then offer whatever works for me to others. Build what works for me. Do what works for me. Come up with the concepts and the things that are good for me. I've built it largely for what I think will work for everyone else, but now it's just build what works for you. How have you, Rashad, gone through this whole thing? And I'll just offer that to others. And it relieves me of any pressure of essentially, creating a specific thing for a specific avatar. I think the specific avatar right now is just me. And the model can be applied to anyone. It really is a key to everything. And so it doesn't matter what religion you come from, what background you come from, like whatever is your current practice, it still can apply. And you don't have to feel guilty. You can do all the things you currently do. In fact, it might make you better at those things. It might make you better in your current religion. Thinking about the specific inputs that drive outcomes in your life as it relates to your current religious or spiritual practices, and same thing for your business. Thinking about the current inputs into your business, the current inputs into the people of your business. Like, what reputation, what strategies are there, and what communications are they? Like, what are people getting that lead to specific outcome? Like, it's applicable to everything. And so this experience was just for me. And I've learned to really appreciate that and just lean in on the personal experience. Remember the ego check. I'm going to come back to that. There's something I've been doing a long time called the ego check, which became part of this. Spent a lot of time today thinking about what is the ego and how does it show up in my life. But I think one of the biggest things that I'm going to take with me, if you will, what feels newly trustworthy inside me. That this is a mindfulness practice, and that when you can become mindful and aware, everything just sort of unfolds the way that it needs to unfold when you're present. And the one thing that feels newly trustworthy inside me is that the more I work on me, the more I focus on building myself, I wrote it here, the more I work on personal growth and mindfulness, the more clear and easy everything else unfolds. That personal development, the more I focus on my personal development, the more aligned I become, and the more aligned things naturally flow out of me. And so whatever it is that I'm building or I'm working on is aligned with me because it's coming from me authentically, and I'm behaving and acting and experiencing in an authentic manner. So the more focus I actually put on that, the more clarity, the more likely, the more representative and aligned it is what I do will be. Something else, the word everything. I just have a couple of statements. If I am everything, and this is the key to everything, this is the key to me. And if I am everything, I am enough. So the key to everything is the key to feeling, experiencing life as enough. That's something I came out of the last week with, and the last 2 weeks really, is everything that I am and need is already right here. The business that I'm trying to build, the life that I'm trying to live, it's already right here. And it's always been enough. It's always been everything. Even the concept of the business of key to everything for me, it's been here with me all this time. It's enough. Why is it enough? Because I am enough. How do I know I am enough? Because I come from the same source that everything comes from. What's the key to that source, or the key to everything? This. And it's been here all along. Revolutions happen when you return to your inputs. It's actually a double entendre. If you look at how the model works, it's actually a circle. And so if you complete a circle, then that's a revolution. This is me just now trying to, make it hip hop. But if you complete a circle, you complete a revolution. So revolutions happen when you return to inputs. Experiencing life as enough. This is deeper than confidence. It's actually deeper than a positive mental attitude. It's the key to everything. It's the key to being. And in that being, experiencing it as one who is enough. And not knowing it, experiencing it. That I've been here all the time, and enough has been here, and here I am. I feel like what happened over the last 2 weeks ultimately is that I wasn't creating anything. I'm not creating the key to everything or any set of businesses and opportunities that are going to spring from it. I'm remembering them. I'm remembering the key to everything. I'm remembering every opportunity. I'm remembering every project. I'm remembering the value of my life, and I'm remembering the talents and the contributions that I'm here to express as me. I don't have to feel any shame or guilt from not doing them well before. It's now I know why I'm here and what it is I'm here to do. And why I'm here and what it is I'm here to do is whatever I'm doing in the moment, if I'm being me, expressed to my fullest extent, operating as if I was limitless. Because I am. Because you are. Imagine what it feels like to know and experience life as enough. Feeling adequate, feeling empowered at all times. The program that brings you back to yourself, to the source, that creates a personal revolution or transformation. The program is always hidden in the inputs. What strengthened love in me today? Being in this practice, spending time with myself while mindfully being present with my daughter and mindfully being present and connected to a friend of mine who called, and we spoke for 2.5 hours, all in the same moment. The key to everything is open the door. And when I looked in, I saw myself, and I really saw myself, and it was nothing to be ashamed of. And it is going to be everything. So anything that everything creates or builds will be everything it needs to be. My name is Rashad Howard, and this is the key to everything. Day 14 is done.